Hi. Hello, everyone. How are we all this fine Tuesday? I don't know why. Tuesday, it doesn't feel like a Tuesday.
Never really does.
Craziness. Bleh. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the picture up of what we're talking about. So, we will be chatting about this book today. Not that you can make out what that says, because, there we go. Sprinkles and Sea Serpents. By Danielle Garrett, or Danielle Garrett, however you would like to pronounce it. I'm just going to look up what I actually gave it. I think I gave it 4 stars.
I think I did too.
I did. I gave it 4 stars. I enjoyed it very muchly.
I also gave it 4 stars.
Hi. I will say that we will be reading the rest of the series. There isn't an actual set schedule. It's just, the besties put in the channels, so you can go in and put your thoughts in and read it and read them at your own pace. But yeah, I feel like it's a fun series to carry on reading.
I do too. I had a really good time with it.
Mm-hmm.
Very fast, very fun, easy read.
Mm-hmm. So let's just. How did we like Rosella or Ella as a main character?
I think she was a fun character to follow. Like, she was kind of iffy about things at first, and then she really came into her own.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't care what anybody thought.
Yeah.
So, and I like that in a character.
Yes. I liked that we had a complete witchy town.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of magical and it's part of our world, but not. It's like there's this town and everyone within these city limits are magical. I wrote down, I was like, don't know if the boyfriend / ex is called Leo as a nod to, Charmed,
Mm-hmm.
with it being a witchy show. But I thought it was fun, whether it was meant to be a nod or not. Do you think Leo will make a reappearance? Do you think he'll somehow manage to get into the town or not?
I have a feeling that it's a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like there's a possibility that he's going to like, get kidnapped by, like, one of the magical creatures because he's, like, trespassing.
Mhm.
So, I'm kind of interested to see how that would be played out.
Yeah.
So,
Molly is here. Hey,
Molly.
Molly. Me's here. What did you end up giving it, Molly? I know you've already read it, but what did you give it when you actually read it?
We need to know these things.
Mhm. We must know. Yeah, my comment is like, I'm already loving Grandma Rose, and I
Mhm.
love the fact that she reads smutty romances. I'm like, queen, love,
Yeah,
love, love.
I absolutely love that part.
Yeah. And the quote of just because there's snow on the chimney doesn't mean there's not a fire roaring inside.
Mhm.
She dirty. uh, my notes is like, ooh, Jake Miller, second chance romance, question mark, question mark, question mark.
I thought the same thing, but then, like, I really like Orion.
Mhm. I like Orion
Like,
too.
mysterious, but he's also has, like, a spunky personality.
Mhm. Well, to be fair, I think his character actually, like, his character grew on me. I thought it was just gonna be a straight up douche canoe at the beginning.
Mhm.
Uh, but no, he definitely did grow on me. Uh, Molly says, "Well, I wasn't reviewing it, so I don't think I gave it a numerical rating, but I loved it and decided to read more of the series." Nice.
Very nice.
Zinnia is here. Hello.
Zinnia, hello, friend.
Molly says it's very fun and it feels like it stands out amongst paranormal cozies. I
Mhm.
mean, yeah, I can see that.
Did you read the whole series yet, Molly?
Uh, Molly's saying hi to Zinnia. No time for trivia yet. And Zinnia says, "This was a super cute book. I really want to continue this series. I really want her to be a magical detective."
Yes.
Well, I did say before you popped in, Zinnia, that Bestie did put links and like made channels or whatever they're called in Discord. So you can read the series at your own pace, at your own leisure, and just put in your thoughts of what you think about all the stuff. Just remember to put the double lines for the for the spoilers.
Mhm. Right, give me 1 second.
Okay. Molly said, "I haven't finished the series, but I did read the gingerbread one." Is that one the next one? Sorry, let me hit up Le Google, or should I say Le Goodreads? God dang it! Got a Sabrina Carpenter song stuck in my head. It's Didi's fault. Uh,
You said you have Sabrina Carpenter stuck in your head?
mm-hmm. It's a house tour because well, Didi sent me a TikTok of someone who'd basically made the cottage from Heated Rivalry
Mm.
in The Sims, and they had that as the background music.
Eh,
So that's just in my head right now.
Motionless in White released a new song this week, and that has been
living rent free.
Yep. Wholeheartedly.
Mm-hmm. So Molly says that they did not read the whole story, but they read Grimoires and Gingerbread. Okay, so that's like the novella in between.
I believe so, yes.
Yes. So Christmas and winter spell means ice skating, hot cocoa by a barrel, and frosted gingerbread houses.
Interesting.
I was just looking. I was wondering if it was the whole series was gonna follow Rosella, or if it was gonna follow different people. But it does look like the main story follows Rosella, or at least the first official one does. Not the. I don't know about the novella, but Mermaids and Meringues is definitely says that it's New Year's Eve for Rosella Midnight. And Rosella Midnight has a date with danger. A handsome date for New Year's Eve. Check. Red lipstick and a killer dress, party dress. Double check. A kiss when the clock strikes 12. Undecided.
Ooh.
Zinnia said, "Hi Molly, no trivia, that's okay. I want to talk about the book." Molly said the book is fun, isn't it? It was a good time. I fully enjoyed reading it. It was a nice change of pace with everything else that I was reading during January.
Yeah, I feel like I was like really looking forward to getting up and reading it every day when we do sprints, and that hasn't happened in a long time.
Yeah.
So
And each Wednesday I had to stop myself from like carrying on reading.
Yep.
So it was a good time. Zinni said, "Yes, I love Fluffy, especially because I used to have a Pomeranian." Yes, book 2 is Grimoires and Gingerbread. Swank popping in, saying how to everybody. Happy Woman Doctor Day, happy Ice Cream for Breakfast Day, and happy Feed the Birds Day.
Well, dang, I wanted ice cream for breakfast.
I had cereal. I didn't eat breakfast. I had cereal for lunch.
I had 2 sausage biscuits.
Molly says, "Hi Swank. Since I screwed up breakfast, I'm gonna have ice cream for lunch." Nice.
Fair enough.
And Swank says, "Molly, you go, girl." Zinni says, "Yummy lunch, Molly," and hi Swank. See, Chris is cooking dinner right now. I'm starving.
What you having good?
We're gonna have tuna melt with homemade fries.
Yum.
Molly says, "Ooh, number 9 comes out on the 12th of this month." Yeah, I don't think I'm going to manage to read. Even though the first one was a very quick read, I don't think I'll be zipping through the rest of the series. Swank says, "Hola. Erin is here. Erin, I finished How to Lose a Goblin in 10 days. Nice. Well, these aren't sprints. This is the Pleasure Your Shelf book club chat for Sprinkles and Sea Serpents. But feel free to stay if you don't mind listening to us chat about a book that you may or may not have read. So who was your favorite character?
I would have to say Rosella. I really, really liked her character and her development.
Mm-hmm. I wanted, I don't know. Can you remember what the whole curse was around her? Because I know we got told, but I'm completely blanking on what the curse was about.
I don't remember.
Hmm.
Oh.
Sorry, hitting up the Google. So they're treated as a pariah due to her unique, feared ability to communicate with animals, which the townspeople deemed as a curse. But why, though? Why is talking to animals deemed a curse? That makes no sense. Hello?
Sorry, do you have a preference on tea?
Tune him up.
Cool.
So, contrary to Town Gothic, Rosella's curse is actually her unique power to communicate with animals. This ability caused her to be shunned by the community, forcing her to leave for the non-magical world initially. I don't get why it's a curse, but I loved that we actually did get to listen to the animals. It wasn't just oh, I can talk to animals, and you know, we don't get to hear like the inner monologue of said animal. I liked that we had that.
I did too. I thought it was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really loved the like paranormal fantasy vibe that it was giving off.
Oh yeah. It was a good time. Let's see what because I didn't write in the Discord. I took notes. But what I did say for the first section, it was like, so far it's a very easy read and very cute. Molly said it's definitely a fun book. You said so far it's a very quick read. I love all the fantasy elements and all the mystery is just beginning. I don't think it's the serpent though. Yeah, no, definitely. Pretty much instantaneously kind of knew that it wasn't going to be the sea serpent.
Mm-hmm.
You said, I feel like her nosing around is going to get her into trouble. Orion seems troublesome. Also, maybe a love interest eventually. And I'm loving all the animals' names. My random comment of I call bullshit. At the start of chapter 10, she says she quickly styled her hair into a fishtail braid. Not possible. I love a good fishtail braid, but ain't nothing about that style quick.
Maybe when you have magic.
Maybe.
I can't even braid a normal braid within a reasonable time frame. So
normal braids are, well, to be fair, I do have very long hair, so yeah, a fishtail braid takes me ages. But to be fair, for a fishtail braid to look good, you've got to take really small sections and wrap it around. So yeah, it is not a quick style. I call bull hockey. Dun, dun. Oh, the sheriff was such a douchebag.
Absolutely. 100%.
Like, seriously, dude. So your comment for week 3, so between chapters 11 and 15, she's getting into deep, it seems. She's close to getting in trouble with the sheriff. Thank God Orion intervened. I thought that she might end up with Orion, but now I'm starting to think that she might end up getting back together with Jack. But then he just wants to be friends, so I don't know. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely gonna be love triangle vibes happening
Mhm.
throughout. To be fair, I want more of, I want a showdown between her and cousin Chloe, because obviously she went after Jake when Rosella left, and there was a whole drama with that, and I'm like, "Ooh, that's juicy. Give me more info on that."
Exactly.
You said, "I honestly thought that the trainer could be the killer." Nah, way too easy. But I did write down with, like, how dumb was she with that? She literally went to go she thought this guy was the murderer or, like, like, kidnapper, whatever.
Mhm.
Uh, she doesn't tell anyone that she's going to go see him. She goes and calls him out, and then she's just like, what did I write? Dang, Rosella, nothing like coming straight out and basically saying you think Rick killed the women. Obviously, I don't think it's Rick, but I want to say how dumb Rosella is. If Rick was the murderer, she confronted him without telling anyone her suspicions or that she was even going to meet Rick. If he was the killer, she'd be dead in a heartbeat and no one would think to look at Rick.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was just like, that was such a dumb move. Uh, so I honestly don't know who I thought that the trainer could be the killer, but I still can't put my finger on who actually is. I guess we'll see next week. It's sad that they are still wanting to kill the serpent. Fingers crossed that she doesn't. Uh, I love Tumnus. Yes, he's
Yes.
very cute.
Loved Tumnus.
And then both me and you wrote it in the Discord and I wrote it in my notes. You was like, "Well, I did not see that coming." And mine was like, "Well, I had no idea that that was the bad person." Uh, so yeah, this book gets a higher rating for me because normally my brain, like, will go off on a tangent on its own and, figure out who the bad guy is. No clue. I had not a foggy. Jean's here. Hello. And Jean finished the book last night. How did you like it, Jean? We want to know all the things. Who was your favorite character? Ooh. Love the power being able to talk to animals, including the sea serpent. Yes.
Mhm.
I was saying a little bit earlier that I don't understand why it was classed as a curse. It doesn't make any sense to me. Uh, so based on the first book in the Sugar Shack Witch Mystery series, what are your predictions for Ella's development in future books? According, no, that doesn't make sense. So, Who would you like to see? I mean, I feel like there's definitely going to be a love triangle between Orion and Jake. Or whether it's a love triangle or there's going to be the case of Orion doesn't like. There's a kind of miscommunication thing where Jake's just being friendly and like Orion's just like, oh well, they're together, so I won't shoot my shot. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I accidentally napped after Alisha's sprints. No worries, Jean. It's an abnormal power, therefore must be outcast. Yep. To be fair, that seems like an awesome power to me. I don't see why it's out there. I thought it was awesome. I'd love to be able to talk to animals.
Me too.
Straight up Dr. Doolittle it up. Loved it. I'd love to. How did you feel about the person that basically took everyone and their reasons for doing the thing that they did?
I didn't see it coming, to be honest. Who it
Same.
was. Understandable why she wanted to do it, but still, like, just let it go at this point.
Jean says it really reminds me of the Janet Aronovich novels, you know, the Going for the Money. Oh, the one for the money. Is that the one that? Yeah, Ivanovich. It's E. The Stephanie Plum. Yeah, it did give that vibe. Hang on, is that the one that I read? I don't know whether I've actually read it or watched the movie. It says that I want to read it. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I watched the movie. Sorry for the squeaking. There's a Wyatt. Jean, I still don't feel like the sheriff's nephew is completely innocent. Yeah. He gave me the ick. What, the sheriff or the sheriff's nephew or all of them?
I would say all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly feel like maybe the sheriff is going to have some kind of involvement in some other kind of case.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, they have to go through, like, a whole, like, trial of him and replacement, and I do believe that, like, I do have a feeling that, that she'll become a detective 100%. So.
One for the money. Typing can't keep up with my brain. Fair. Aaron, I need to decide what to read next, but I need something short. I'm looking through my books now. Well, if you have KU and you feel like reading a cozy mystery romance, you know, the one that we're talking about right now, it's a very quick read.
It definitely is.
And it's a fun time too. Jean says, I think I have read too many Why Choose. That's why my mind wants her to end up with Jake and Ryan.
I mean, fair.
Yeah. Oh no! Jean just spilled chips all over the floor.
Oh no.
Yo! Jean says, I will read another book in the series. Yes, I will too. Like I said, Bestie did put the channel in the Discord, so you can read the rest of the series at your own pace and put your thoughts within the channels, and just remember do the double vertical lines to put it down as spoilers.
I also did a breakdown if you wanted to do it by week, like a certain amount of chapters a week. So that breakdown is in there as well.
Yup. Bestie went above and beyond. They went crazy. I have no idea. You'll have to teach me how to do that thing because I have no idea how to do that. No clue. But then again, it's me and technology. Jean says it was a very fast read. Yes. I mean, I think Jean started it yesterday and finished it yesterday. And if we hadn't sectioned it out for each week, I feel like we would have started it and finished it in sprints in the first sprint. Maybe not the first sprint, but definitely the first Wednesday of book club sprints. We would have just been like, okay, well, what are we going to do now? Jean says, woohoo, my library has multiple books in the series. Awesome. Are they not on KU in Canada? I didn't catch the name of the book. It's the title of the video, or the live, should I say. It's Sprinkles and Sea Serpents by Daniela Garrett. Where are you? That frickin' dog toy. Why is it? It's the most annoying thing that he absolutely adores. Why? I suppose it could be worse. So this is the book. Hang on, let me focus. There you go. This is the book that we're talking about. It's a fun time. See how many pages? It's like 304 pages. Oh, Bestie put the link in for you. It is on KU, but I don't like the narrator. Did you get an audio version? Oh, that reminds me. I need to look at this month's KU.
Oh yeah, the Amazon pick thing.
Which book? Is for this month. Ruby Dixon Space Vampire. because they're having the whole like Valentine's section thing.
Don't gotta tell me twice. If it's a vampire, yeah.
Yup. So they've got Christina Lauren saying with the Accidentally Yours, Ruby Dixon Space Vampire, Nevessa Allen saying doing Valentine's Slay. This is the one that Molly was reading or listening to, Death to Valentine's Day by Catherine Cowles. Kimberly Lemmings, my boyfriends are all monsters. Ooh. Well, I know what I'll be doing later. Oh, you do like the narrator. Okay. That's why I listened to it. Fair. The next book in the Sugar Shack series is Grimoires and Gingerbreads. Jane got the audio book. Jessica Kiwi's here. Morning. I'm going to have breakfast and jump in the car real quick. I need to go back to the doctors and check dressing and see if I need antibiotics. Yeah. I mean, I hope you don't need antibiotics, but even if you have a small inkling that you might need them, definitely ask for them. Molly says, when I read it, there was a free audible version. Just Kiwi says, I hope not, because the doctor can't fathom gluten-free antibiotics. Oh, right, yeah. Molly, fingers crossed for you, Jessie. Yep, fingers crossed for you, Jess Kiwi. Erin said, oh, I see. No worries. Jean said I wanted to see more of the bakery. I feel like we're definitely gonna get more in the series. But yeah, I definitely want there to be a bitch fight between her and her cousin. I'm like, just give me it. I want some messy drama. I need it. The sister will be an interesting side character. Yes, very much so. Does anyone have any other thoughts or feelings about this book? And I know we all want to read other books within this series, but are we well, have they written anything else, or have they? Yeah, they've got several series.
Yeah, there's a series that I'm really looking at.
Beechwood Harbor Magic Mystery, The 9 Lives of Magic, The Beechwood Ghost Mystery, and then the Magic Inn Paranormal Mysteries.
It is. Come on, phone, cooperate. Magic and Paranormal Mysteries. That's the one I'm looking into.
I mean, like I said, I definitely want to read more from this series, but I do feel like I will be reading other books by them too.
Yeah.
Jean says, I like the House and the Barn Cat drama. Yes. There was no dragon, but there was a sea serpent though,
Yes.
and the sea serpent was such a cutie. I feel like even though the town's cool as hell, I feel like they were very judgy.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, damn. Calm yourself, people. Okay. So I got nothing else to say about this book. I did like it a lot. But tomorrow we'll be starting Outdrawn. It's on my Kindle by Deanna Gray. Will we be starting that one, or will we? Hello. Or will we read The Cafe at the Edge of the Woods?
I'm not reading that one first because I have to wait for it to come in.
Fair.
So I will be starting Outdrawn.
Mm-hmm. I might sit with Wyatt and see if he'll let me read to him. Sometimes he just kind of goes, no. Very judgy. And tortured her as a kid, right? So that is the link to Outdrawn. It is a sapphic rivals to lovers romance. Who was in Sprints who said that they read it and they said that there was a little spice, but they can't the person couldn't remember exactly how much spice. That she hadn't been back in years. Yes. Molly says they're looking forward to starting Outdrawn. Oops. That is the link to Cafe at the Edge of the Woods. Jean said, I would have thought there would have been more flashbacks of childhood. Yeah, I feel like because of the length of the series, I feel like we're going to get more as the series progresses. So, yeah. I'm excited to get into Outdrawn, though. And again, it's on KU. So if you do have Kindle Unlimited, is it me or is it Outdrawn? Outdrawn, is it Sapphic? It is Sapphic. I just said that. It's a Sapphic rivals to lovers romance. Oh my god. Sorry. Do you know when you're hungry, but then you smell food cooking and it feels like your stomach just kind of just goes, oh my god, feed me. That's just what happened.
I understand that.
Mm-hmm. That is sometimes a delay. Jane's like, still fuzzy from my nap. No worries. I repeat myself often anyway. It's fine.
Don't do that. It's contagious.
Sorry. Normally it's the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
It's you making me yawn. Stream elements coming in saying, yep, okay. Molly says, my pumpkin spice ice cream bar was so good, but now I need real food. And for the record, my tabs are still not here. Oh, no. I don't know what ice cream to have after dinner. I have a Magnum, which is an ice cream on a ice cream bar on a stick. But it's pistachio and vanilla. And then I've still got half a tub of Ben & Jerry's. So I don't know. I don't know which one to have.
I want ice cream.
Jean says it also looks like a great representation for Black History Month. Facts. But, you know, I feel like we should have more Black histories for every month, not just February. Molly says, yes. Jean says, magnums are so good. And Molly's like, eat the magnum. I will after I have my tuna melt. I need to message Didi and say I'm having a tuna melt for dinner. Those who've watched Heated Rivalry will get it. Jean says, I would go with the Magnum. We have them here, but there are no pistachios. Yeah, it's a new flavor, Jean. And Jean says, do they have Magnums in the States?
I believe they do.
Okay. And Jean says, did you use the Heated Rivalry recipe? No, this is Chris's own recipe. But, you know, it's a tuna melt. It's not exactly ridiculous. I mean, I can't believe that there is a Heated Rivalry tuna melt recipe. I have to look this up. Oh my god, I just typed in heated and you'll never guess what like the first two drop downs are for like, you know, the suggested.
Oh boy.
So it's like Heated Rivalry ass. And then Heated Rivalry bum.
Wow.
People really, really like that booty. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a nice booty. Okay, tuna melt steam. No, tuna melt recipe. I love that people love Heated Rivalry so much, but some people are just taking it way too far. Molly says we do. I'll look for a pistachio flavor. Jean is asking, did you like the book, Shantel?
Heated Rivalry?
I think she means this book.
I did enjoy this book, and if you're asking about Heated Rivalry, I have not read it yet.
You should.
On my plans.
But, you know, read it in actual publication order.
Mm-hmm.
Read Game Changers first. Who needs to? Alisha is here. Hello, Paula and Shantel. Just popping in to say hi and hug the like button. Thank you. I switched out my keyboard so I can clean the other one and get it back to working. Nice. Well, feel free to hang out. I feel like we've finished talking about the book that you've not read yet. So we're just going to descend into madness now, as per the usual. Molly says, my favorite is double dark chocolate. Alisha says, yes, we have Magnums if you are talking the ice cream brand. Yes, we are. Not the condoms.
We have those too.
Yes. Molly said, Alisha! And Molly says, tuna melt? Yes. You don't know what a tuna melt is, Molly? Alicia's saying, hey to Molly. And Alisha is laughing. And Molly's like, you came in at the right time, Alisha.
definitely have gotten into madness.
Okay, so make the tuna melt from heated rivalry. Okay. So tuna, mayonnaise, mustard, celery. No, I wouldn't be having celery. Red onion, yes. Salt and pepper. Cheese and butter. Yeah. So basically, we're having the exact same recipe, except we're omitting the celery because I don't like it.
Crunchy water, according to Koda.
It tastes like dirt to me. Molly said that was answering your question about the heated rivalry search results. Yeah, no, it was I typed in heated and it said heated rivalry ass and then heated rivalry bum. Alisha said, awesome. I did run my errands, so they are done. Nice.
Nice job.
Jean sent you the recipe from Harlequin Publisher in WhatsApp. Thank you. Jean, personally, I don't like warm tuna. I mean, that's fair. What you should, well, I don't know if you could possibly like get a piece of toast and like melt the cheese on one side of the bread and then add that to like the tuna mayo on the other side. But then your tuna might get warm for that after the fact. Molly said, Jean, magnums are in the US. Alisha and Molly, yeah, Shantel. Yes, the condoms! Jean says, I like cooked tuna or cold tuna or sushi tuna. See, I don't think I don't know if I've actually had raw tuna. I don't think I have, no. Just seeing if Wyatt wants to come and say hi.
Wyatt!
Are you a sushi girl, Paul? I don't mind sushi. I don't like smoked salmon. But yeah, I'm fine with everything else sushi wise. Can I rub sushi? You're gonna wave to Bestie. Wave. Yeah. Yeah. Can you not hit the keyboard, please? Oh. Oh. Can I boop? Mama boop. Boop. I boop at the snoot. Are you gonna have to? Oh, hello. Leave it alone, please. Hi. Give a kiss. Mwah. Thank you. Would you like it back? No. He's on the move. Molly said, what cooked tuna do you eat, Jean? Jean says, tuna helper, Molly. Real classy. Hi, Wyatt. Karaoke featuring Wyatt. Craziness. But yeah, I'm excited to get the food that Chris is cooking in my face because it smells de-fecking-licious. And then I need to finish filming. Well, I'm gonna basically fill in because I penciled in all my February calendar and stuff. So I need to cover that in ink, and then sort out my actual calendar of when I'm sprinting, when I'm going to do extra sprints, when we're going to do crafty sprints. So yeah,
fun.
I think Wyatt will make a good cat burglar in the future. He can't be quiet to save his life, Jean. Behave. And she's like, no, I want lunch. I like tuna helper, says Molly. We don't have hamburger helper or tuna helper over here. But isn't like hamburger helper basically just like ketchup and mustard and a bit of water?
No.
No? Well, what is it then?
It is well, there's like all kinds of different ones here. So like there's like the cheeseburger helper, which is like a mac and cheese with hamburger and seasoning and stuff like that. So
Okay. Molly's like, no. And Jean's like, it is noodles and powder. Okay.
pretty much.
Okay. So maybe you should send me some hamburger helper next time, Jean.
Okay, I'm gonna make a bathroom run. I will be right back.
Okay. Alisha said it depends on the hamburger helper flavor. Okay. She's like, it's a big box. What, the one that you sent me, or basically the hamburger helper's a huge box? One not worth the real estate of the box. Ah, okay, yeah, fair. The dulcet tones of Wyatt. Let me go have a look at that link. Ooh, olives, no. Okay. Ooh.
What are you minimizing quickly as I walk in?
Hamburger helper. Can you give that back to Wyatt, and can I have salt, please? Don't have any balsamic vinegar or anything for the salad? Nope.
Just lettuce.
Okay. So here is my tuna melt with homemade fries and salad. You could close the door when you get a second. I said when you get a second. I've got to take pictures because, you know, Kasha will kill me if I don't see the food. Nom 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 nom. Jean said it was probably one of the first meals I had made myself as a teen. And then, yay, turn them out. And just some dry ass salad. Because apparently we have no balsamic vinegar. Bio break. To me, it's a food break. So tasty. I hope Bestie comes back soon so we can wrap it up and I can keep shoving food in my face. Ooh. Recipes. To be fair, that picture does look delicious. Okay. I will send that recipe to Christopher to be like, cook me this, please. Wrap it up. Oh, okay. Back to WoW. Well, yeah, it's not sprints, it's a book club chat. And we've talked about said book. It's kind of a guilty pleasure. What, Hamburger Helper or WoW? I should probably be eating with a fork that Chris gave me, but you know. The American version of Hamburger Helper has so much sodium and MSG. I mean, I love my salt, and MSG ain't bad. Molly says, well, both really. I was thinking of Hamburger Helper at that moment. Fair. Ooh, guess what book we're reading for In Real Life Book Club? We're reading Legendborn. I'm excited. Legendborn's been on my TBR forever. I'm sorry, Jean. I bet I'm making you even more hungry just sat here shoveling food in my face. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll stop eating. Wow, Legendborn, yeah. My cat bought me a mouse. Thankfully, it's not a real mouse. Well, thankfully. Yes, you are. I'm sorry. Alisha said, ooh, Legendborn fun. Yeah. And she's like, haha, but I like to touch it myself. Okay, do you want some salad? Nami, dry salad. Nom, nom, nom. Well, oh. is that not showing? I don't know if you guys heard my stomach just then. It was like, you've stopped eating! Why? Like, calm down, stomach. Damn. I will keep eating momentarily. Take a chill pill.
I've returned.
You have returned, which is good because I think we need to wrap it up so I can go shove food in my face.
Yeah, I should go make something for lunch.
Mm.
My stomach's rumbling too.
What dressing? We don't have any dressing, so it's just dry salad. Otherwise, it would have been balsamic. He could have told me when I bought extra groceries earlier today, but no.
I had that same issue with Scott just recently. I asked him if we needed kitchen trash bags, and he says, no, we have trash bags in there. Guess who went to change the trash can this morning, and we don't have kitchen trash bags.
Mm-hmm.
Mean.
They're a rule unto themselves. Crazy. Jean says, have there been books in between since the high school you guys started with? Huh?
Huh? There have been books in between since the high school you guys started. Huh?
It's not just me that's confused, right?
No.
Okay. And then the next one, it's very cliche.
In Life book club.
Oh.
What, Bubba?
Yes, there have been, but I haven't read them. I've been naughty. Alisha had a PB&J.
That sounds good.
Mm-hmm. You were a better woman than I don't think I could eat dry salad. Well, luckily it's rocket, which is what you guys call arugula, so it's kind of peppery. So it's good on its own. Samson, you chunky boy.
Peanut butter and banana.
Mm.
Not PB&J.
No, PB and banana. Oh, my bad.
Where are you going?
But then I always use too much. What, dressing? Jean says, you started with the gay book last June. Yeah. PB, not a PB&J, PB and banana. Lol. See, I like banana sandwiches on their own, but it has to be brown bread. It reminds me of my nan, because my nan always used to come over to our house on a Tuesday, and she would always have a banana sandwich for lunch. Even though we had bananas in, she would always bring her own banana from home. Like, okay. Gotcha. The Real Life Book Club sci-fi has been picking weird books. Yeah, I mean, I had the thing with I think I told you guys that basically an actor is a part of our In Real Life book club, and every choice seemed to skew towards that person's kind of like favorite or that person's thing. It's like they even like were a narrator for an audiobook, and that audiobook magically got picked, but yet you couldn't get this book anywhere else. You had to get the audio. And I'm just like, how about no? There seemed to be drama around picking books. Yeah, apparently we're back to randomly picking them out of a jar now, which is nice. Okay. I'm going to wrap this up because I need to carry on eating, and I feel bad because Jean's hungry and Bess is hungry. So, thank you for coming and chatting with us about Sprinkles and Sea Serpents. We will see everyone tomorrow for Outdrawn kickoff reading sprints for Pleasure Yourself. If you are wanting more sprints, Jen is still currently sprinting, I believe.
Yes, I think they're on their second sprint.
Is Vanessa still sprinting? I know Chris is sprinting. I don't know if So yeah, Vanessa's still sprinting, and Courtney's still sprinting as well. So let me just grab those links for you guys. I mean, I feel like you're already going to be in the sprints. Oh, you got Vanessa's already. Okay, well, here's Courtney's. And here's Chris's. Yeah, she is, and Vanessa. Where are we? Were you able to add books to the jar? You mean for the goblet? I still need to add some. See you tomorrow. Yes. So that is the link to Jen's. Thank you for the discussion. Well, thank you for being here. Alisha said, have a good rest of your day, ladies. You too, Alisha. Yeah, she is, and Vanessa. That is Vanessa's link. Thank you. Erin, I ordered myself sushi rolls. Nice. So there's Courtney's and Chris's. Thank you, bestie. There's Roxy's as well. I need to go say hi. Is that Nkeche? Yeah. I probably pronounced their name wrong. I'm so bad at pronouncing their name every time.
That's why I always just put N.
So, I meant the book club jar for in real life. Oh, okay. No, I let other people throw their stuff in. You know, I had the whole thing of like, every time when people say like, you know, think of a book or like what's your favorite book, and it's like my brain just like blanks every time. Every time. Okay. So, thank you for coming and hanging out and having a chat with us about book club book. We love y'all very, very muchly, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.